a few gaps to fill, but I think that'll be okay. That looks all right. Alright, welcome back to the shop, guys. Here's an update on the 5.3 swap. So, previous video, I showed you I had an alternator bracket and power steering pump bracket idler. And when I put the hood on, everything was wrong. The alternator was too high. Anyway, switching now. So I've got a lower profile alternator bracket on this side. Idler is going to go right below alternator. I'm going to use the factory Jeep power steering pump and reservoir, and same tensioner just on the other side now. And I got this bracket's kind of made out of wood, so it's just a mock-up. So I got to make another bracket over here. I'm going to do that out of aluminum, 1/4-inch aluminum. What else? No wiring or anything. Here's my fan relay mount. Turned out okay. That's for the Volvo fan. And then, as you've seen, or you're going to see in some video here in a little bit, here's my motor mount so far for the passenger side. So I'm using the factory Jeep mount, and I'm cutting it up. I'll probably catch some flack from some guys on this because everybody will say it's too thin, but I don't think so. So this is pretty much 1/8 inch. It's actually a little thicker than 1/8 inch. And then I'm using 2x3 by 3/16 square tube for the rest of the mount. And then the mounts that I put on here are from Dave's Custom Unlimited, something like that. But it's just a standard, you know, double bushing with a sleeve that go in there. So should work out pretty good. And then I'll show you the motor side mounts. So you can see there's one of them there. That's the driver's side. And then this is the passenger side. You can see, I don't know why he puts a slot in his mounts. I'm not a real big fan of that. I may end up filling that hole in, and I'm also thinking about maybe bridging this with some too. This is 1/4-inch plate, so I mean it's probably strong enough, but a little insurance never hurt. So I'm thinking about bridging that top and bottom and filling that hole in, or filling the slot in so it's actually a hole instead. So anyway, that's what's going on today. More work this weekend. Here's some more stuff too, just so you can see. Computer's gonna go roughly here, I think. Tack module, made a little aluminum bracket to put that into some factory holes on the driver's side, inner fender, whatever you want to call that. And then I found a pretty nifty airbox, steel airbox off of it's like a 94 Mitsubishi something. So I think it'll look pretty good once it's done. So that's just going to go here. It's going to probably 45 off, up a little bit across. Mass airflow sensor will be in the middle somewhere, and then an elbow directly into the intake. So that should work okay. I got to modify this top. I got to cut this top off and I got a 4-inch exhaust adapter to put in there because that fits, roughly fits the size of the mass airflow and whatever elbow I put on there to hook all that intake tube stuff up. So hopefully that'll work. We'll see. Seems like about 1/3 of the stuff that I think is going to work isn't. So anyway, that's it for now. See you next episode.